Welcome back to the News at 9. Well, do you know what it takes to be a responsible gun owner? If you have a firearm, it's up to you to ensure that the guns in your home are always stored where they're inaccessible to children or other unauthorized persons. Today, we're joined by Glenn Duncan and his sister Virginia Dahl from Duncans Outdoors. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
Now, this is a very important topic. First, let's talk about how should people make sure their firearms are safely stored and secured?
Well, there's all different kinds of safes to put your guns in and stuff. The old day was put it on the top shelf of your closet so the kids can't reach it and stuff. Well, kids are inquisitive, and it seems like they're more inquisitive than I was back then. And so we're getting into more personal safes, big safes, getting them out of the sight. Before, we'd tell you could put a shotgun or a rifle over your mantelpiece and advertise that you, and we don't do that anymore. We put them away and store them properly. Okay,
now speaking of storing them, should they be unloaded before they're stored?
Depending on how and what the use is for them. If you have a gun that's going to be for self-defense, that gun is loaded because it's for self-defense.
Right.
And I teach in our CPL classes, if you're going to be gone away, there's no need for a loaded gun in your house. It needs to be emptied and put in your safe. So it depends on how you're using the gun. You want to add to that, Glenn?
And there are safes that are designed for your gun so you can put it beside the bed and have it locked up so if you need it, you can get to it and stuff. And some people have a couple around their house and stuff, just that their attitude is they're not always going to be in bed when somebody's going to be breaking into their house or something, and we're getting more home invasions and stuff where you're home and stuff. So you want to plan out your house and lay out your house for security.
Yes,
you don't want them easy to find or easy to get at, and safes are a good way to make sure that only the people that are authorized to have that gun can get to it.
All right, great tips there. Now, for our gun owners back at home who have children, when is the appropriate age to talk to their children about the danger of firearms?
Well, a lot of times we say 7 years old, but you have to know your kids. Some kids are at 3-year-olds are really inquisitive and they're starting to look for things in the house and stuff. Now, so you get that idea that this one's got to be taught sooner than one older and stuff. The biggest thing is trying to go and just hide them. If you got an inquisitive kid, go do the opposite thing. You have a stove in your house. You teach them hot. You teach them that this is not safe to play with. The same thing with a handgun or a shotgun or a rifle. You want to teach them so that they know that this isn't a play toy. And when you take them to the range and stuff, what my dad did for my brother, because my brother was that kid that had to have his hands on everything, and he went out and they shot at a board. And before they shot at the board, he took, my dad says, hit the board with your hand, and he did. And then they shot it, and it went right through the board, and they're going, oh.
Yeah,
so he woke up. So education is a factor of everything.
Definitely. Now, are there any legal consequences for people who don't properly store their firearms?
Well, now the way the laws are and stuff, they're really making it that it's your responsibility, and if your child does something, it's almost as if you did it because you didn't have it properly stored.
Okay, thank you guys so much for being here with us today and all that helpful information. If you would like more information about gun safety, be sure to join us on our Facebook Live after the News at 9 is over. We'll be there live answering your questions.